Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Well, the number of deaths in 2020 now tops 3 million, making this year the deadliest year in U.S. history. That's mainly due to the coronavirus pandemic, with the death toll reaching nearly 320,000 and counting. We won't have final mortality data for the year for months, but preliminary data shows the U.S. is on track to have more than 3.2 million deaths this year, at least 400,000 more than in 2019. That would be the biggest single-year increase since 1918. And the U.S. has reportedly surpassed 18 million coronavirus cases. That's according to the latest numbers from NBC News. As of 5 p.m. yesterday, the U.S. had over 18 million positive cases since tracking began, and more than 319,000 deaths. The country crossed the 17 million case mark less than just a week ago on December 17th. And now to the latest on the most recent coronavirus numbers here in Kern County. Kern Public Health reported 1,112 new cases, along with one new death today. More than 26,000 people are isolating at home with an active case of the virus. According to Public Health, 329 people are in the hospital. So far, 482 people have lost their lives to COVID-19 here at home, and over 60,000 have received a positive test result since March. Well, as cases surge around the state, California's overwhelmed hospitals are setting up makeshift beds for patients, and a handful of facilities in hard-hit Los Angeles County are drawing up emergency plans in case they have to limit how many people receive life-saving care. The number of people hospitalized across California with confirmed COVID-19 infections is more than double the state's previous peak reached in July. In the state model forecast, the number soon could hit 75,000 patients by mid-January. University of California Irvine Medical Center is in the process of setting up a field hospital in the parking lot in front of their hospital. According to a hospital spokesperson, the community has risen to the challenge, with some area restaurants providing free meals for the volunteers who are helping to make the project a reality.
We are at the beginning of the end. We have good vaccines. We are beginning to get them rolled out. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a lot of cause for optimism. And to see this outpouring from the community at this time of year, it's really wonderful.
Now to an alarming report from the federal government. It shows Kern is one of the worst counties in the nation for coronavirus right now. The report comes from the Department of Health and Human Services and the White House COVID-19 Task Force. It says Kern is ranked 18 out of more than 3,000 counties for most COVID-19 cases over the past week. The report characterizes Kern as a recent sustained hotspot, the most severe category in the report. Yesterday's numbers show that Kern saw more than 7,200 cases over the past 7 days. We also lost 14 people during the past week. Out of the top 20 counties with the worst outbreaks, 8 are in California. Los Angeles tops the list with nearly 100,000 coronavirus cases and 549 lives lost last week. Texas, New York, Arizona, Florida, Nevada, and Illinois also have counties in the top 20. And while many are planning to stay home for the holidays, AAA expects to remain busy as an estimated 5.4 million California residents make road trips. AAA anticipates 905,000 stranded drivers during the 12-day travel period from December 23rd through January 3rd. That's according to a news release. It asks motorists to inspect tires and batteries before hitting the road. In total, volume of road travel for the holidays is expected to be down 34% compared to 2019. All right, well, the Senate passed a COVID relief bill to provide nearly $900 billion in aid to struggling Americans. Congressional leaders struck a deal late Sunday to provide $900 billion in aid, including a new round of stimulus checks and an extension of unemployment benefits for Americans. The agreement includes stimulus checks of up to $600 per person for individuals and $1,200 for married couples, with an additional $600 for each dependent under 18 living in the same household. It also provides an additional $300 a week in unemployment benefits. The bill needed 60 votes to pass and will now head to the President Trump's desk for his signature. And one of the best ways to curb the spread of COVID-19 is getting a test. And the Latino COVID-19 Task Force is hosting 2 more free testing sites this week. There's one today at the Kern County Fairgrounds. That's happening until 3 p.m. The next is tomorrow at Plans Park. That's running from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free face masks will be given to those who show up, courtesy of Adventist Health Bakersfield. And for a list of all local testing sites, head to Kern Public Health website and click on the coronavirus tab. From there, you can find an interactive map of all the testing sites near you. You can also click on each location to find more information, such as hours, appointment information, and addresses. And police in California City are searching for 2 missing boys, ages 3 and 4. The children, Orson West and Orrin West, were last seen in the 10,700 block of Aspen Avenue. They're described as African American, about 3 feet tall. Both were wearing black sweatshirts and gray sweatpants. Here's a photo of 4-year-old Orrin West. It's the only photo that has been made available at this time. Anyone with information is urged to contact Cal City Police at 760-373-8606. And the Bakersfield Fire Department is celebrating the promotion of 5 of its own. 5 staff members are moving up to the position of fire apparatus engineer to become an engineer with the BFD. The department said there is an intense testing process that takes about 6 months to complete. Most candidates start preparing 1 or even 2 years before the test is announced. The BFD said it has promoted a total of 9 captains and 9 engineers this year. And the promotions come as Bakersfield Fire Department Chief Scott Standridge announced his retirement. He started with BFD in 1998 as a reserve firefighter before moving up in the ranks, eventually being promoted to battalion chief 7 years ago. In a statement from BFD, the department said Scott has always been a positive and influential leader in our organization. His attitude, leadership, and command presence will definitely be missed. Welcome back. Kevin, you teased that we may see some rain. Do you think we'll have a Christmas miracle?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be in time for Christmas. It'll be after Christmas when we start to see some weather move into Kern County. It won't be like last year when we were looking at feet of snow into the Kern County mountains at 58. I-5 was shut down. It was a mess. Not expecting that for any travelers this holiday season. I want to show you outside right now, and we've got the fog lifting and a temperature of 50 degrees in Bakersfield right now. Still cool and some fog up near the north near Delano, 39. So you can see how that fog really impacts the temperatures. 52 out in Taft and then 50s and 60s into the mountains currently. And you can see the fog is starting to lift more north. So the area, if you are traveling, mainly up near Delano, McFarland, seeing a little bit of fog as well. And you can see areas to the north of us are still shrouded in the fog, having a hard time burning off. So if you are traveling up near Fresno, Merced, they are still looking at fog here as we start the afternoon. High pressure and control, so that will help us with the fog again tonight. So that's something we'll be tracking for. And then we're going to be tracking a series of systems. So I want to go through it all here. System number 1 will be Christmas Eve, and that'll be coming out of the southwest. That's only going to bring some clouds, as you can see here. I'm not expecting any moisture. The second system coming in for the weekend looks like the moisture will still remain north. I'm going to keep us dry right now. And then system number 3, a different story that comes in early next week. And that system looks like it will bring some rain into Kern County. So here's our futurecast model. Again, this will probably change a little bit before then, but this is Monday afternoon through Tuesday, put it into motion, and it wants to bring in right around 1/1500 of an inch for Bakersfield, about 1/10 of an inch into our mountains. So it looks like that Monday, Tuesday system will bring some measurable rain. So that's good news for us. Air quality today will be unhealthy for sensitive groups. Your AQI at 124. Sunny skies remainder of the day. Northwest wind 5 to 10. 58 in Bakersfield. 57 in Delano. 59 in Buttonwillow. I think we'll see the fog reform again tonight. Sunny skies up in the mountains. A west wind 15 to 25, gusting to 40. 64 in Fraser Park. Mid-50s out of Tehachapi. 60s for the Kern River Valley. Lake Isabel and Weldon at 63. Out in the desert, sunny skies. A little bit breezy there with a west wind 15 to 25. 67 in Mojave and Ridgecrest nearing 70 with 68. Here's your extended forecast, and tomorrow some fog in the morning, and then I think the clouds are going to hang around, and then by Thursday mostly cloudy, 63, and then for your Christmas Day partly cloudy skies, and then for the weekend we start Kwanzaa off on Saturday, mostly cloudy and 61, and then a 40% chance of rain on Monday. For the mountains, mostly cloudy for tomorrow into our Christmas Eve, but then clearing out on Friday and 55, and then the rain moves in Monday for you, and temperatures return into the 40s. For the Kern River Valley, mostly sunny tomorrow, and then some clouds on Thursday into Friday in the 60s, and then clouds reappear for the weekend, and then by Monday a 40% chance of rain and even some higher elevation snow. But I'm not looking at any snow along the passes with that Monday-Tuesday storm, but we'll keep a close eye on it. That's Look at Your Forecast.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.